I mean, woohoo. I had lots of different finishes, luminous matte or just matte or radiant finish, but the dreamy finish? I never had it. I guess KOSAS is going to be the first brand that is going to introduce me to its wonderful and unique dreamy finish. I'm ready. Hello, gorgeous, beautiful stars. Paris Star Channel here with a new and possibly a very exciting episode, guys. I don't know how you, but I am very excited, guys. I am definitely excited. Can you tell? Because, well, the time has arrived, and it is right now. When? Well, you can't see it. When? KOSAS product has arrived to me here in Europe, because you can't easily actually get the KOSAS product in Europe. You have to make an effort. So I did make an effort for it to make it happen. Basically, for me, the KOSAS brand is a very exciting KOSAS. It is a brand that truly claims to mix the best skincare with complexion, creating a very unique product. And they are here ready to be tested. For me as a person, I'm over 40 years old, and I experience while testing lots of drying formulas when it comes to the concealers and the foundations. For me, a truly skin caring formula that does not dry my skin, that enhances my skin, it's beautifying to my skin. These are the products that I am definitely very interested, and they are over here. So yes, guys, if this is something that interests you, please tune in to my channel, to the party where we celebrate diversity, because diversity makes us all different, gorgeous and beautiful. Let's start today's episode, and today's episode is all about the unique brand called KOSAS. Well, as you can see, as you can tell, definitely the excitement is over here because the KOSAS is in the house. The KOSAS is in the house, and KOSAS is that brand that is made in United States of America, and it's not made in Europe. So getting products from KOSAS, it's definitely some sort of an effort, because KOSAS is not widely available in Europe. So you have to find some online stores. Of course, you can buy from the KOSAS official website, but usually there's a lot of taxes and everything, because products that comes from the United States of America to Europe and to France, I need to stop. These products, you have to pay taxes, and then this just like I don't want to spend that amount of money. Anyway, guys, I digress. The products are right over here, ready to be tested. So let's start from the beginning, and a little introduction. KOSAS is that type of a brand that claims to be, I mean, it doesn't claim, but in my opinion, this is the brand that tells kind of me that it is the brand that how many times my brain will go in a loop. Oh my gosh. Anyway, KOSAS makes a perfect blend of skincare with the complexion, creating an incredible product. So obviously, for me as a person that is over 40 years old and a person that experiences lots of drying formulas and pure complexion products, not with a skincare, when the brand is telling me, hey, we actually have a product that is going to be very beneficial to your skin, that are going to give you coverage at the same time, I'm like, can we get KOSAS? Hello KOSAS. So yes, I definitely had to make an effort and order the product. So the first product that I would like to talk about, guys, is this one. And it is KOSAS Revealer Skin Improving Foundation SPF 25 medium coverage, natural, dreamy finish. Dreamy, not dewy, dreamy finish. And mine is in the shade, I don't know if you can see it, light neutral 140. This is how the product looks like, and I suppose since I haven't had a chance to make swatches, because as I've said, these products are not widely available in Europe, I have to go and rely on the website. Official KOSAS website, and this is something really very nice, that they definitely take care of you, and then they analyze your skin and whatnot. You have to pass the test, and then they are going to give you a perfect shade. So it was actually a KOSAS algorithm that chose the skin tone and the shade for me, and eventually it popped as as a light neutral 140, which is called light with subtle pink undertone. And then this is what are we going to check it out. For me, obviously, the most important thing is to check the ingredients, because for me, such thing as a clean beauty does not exist. Why? Well, it is very important because we all live in different continents. We all live in different world regions, and every world region has its own regulations when it comes to certain things and ingredients and whatnot. So, for example, United States of America, they have their own regulations. For example, Australia has its own regulations, and Europe has its own regulations. So, some people who think that something is clean might be good in one country, but then it might be not good in the other country. Basically, because there are no real true regulations, in my personal opinion, clean beauty does not exist. But what does exist is good ingredients formulation, a formulation that is beneficial to your skin, and this is that type of a foundation that claims to be the one. So guys, right now you can see a list of ingredients, and let's go really very quickly because there is lots of things to talk about. So when it comes to the formulation of the KOSAS foundation, what do we see? We see lots of amazing, incredible, beneficial ingredients like glycerin, like caprylic triglyceride, like niacinamide, like galactoarabinan, guys. Galactoarabinan, I made a little research, and it was actually a very good ingredient. Galactoarabinan is a natural polysaccharide, a big carbonate molecule that comes from the large trees. It is famous for long-lasting moisturization, improves the appearance of skin superficial fine lines. It's incredible. So this is one of those kind of actually shocking ingredients within the foundation. Then what do we have? We have sodium hyaluronate. We have palmitoid tripeptide 5. It is a peptide, a great anti-aging ingredient. We have panthenol, soothing ingredient. We have squalane, caffeine. We have a super famous these days Arnica montana flower extract. And if someone would like to know what is an Arnica montana flower extract, it's extracted from the dried flowers of the Arnica plant. It's known for its wound healing, antiseptic, anti-inflammatory, and pain-relieving properties. Arnica stimulates circulation, speeding up the healing of skin and easing pain caused by inflammation. Great soothing ingredients. And then we have Artemisia capillaris flower extract, and this Artemisia capillaris flower extract, it's called a wormwood, or in Chinese it's called yin chen hao. And it's known for anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and skin lightening properties. And then we have the tocopherol. We have which is a vitamin E. So we have a to summarize it, we have a wonderful ingredients that can be categorized as the inflammatory soothing ingredients, protective ingredients, moisturizing ingredients, brightening ingredients, and anti-aging ingredients, peptide and hyaluronic acid. It is absolutely incredible. So guys, when it comes to the formulation of the foundation from KOSAS, I am definitely super impressed, and I just can't wait to put this on my face. I see lots of beneficial ingredients, and the most important thing is what I actually do not see, which is I do not see those kind of controversial ingredients that sometimes are present in the formulations of the other brands' foundation products, like perfume, like alcohol, for example, or any sort of an alcohol, or like BHT, which is considered as a carcinogen. These ingredients that are not present, instead of these, and even like silicones. I'm so shocked. I don't see any silicones. I don't see any microplastic. I see all the goodness, and I'm amazed, and I am shocked, and I'm for now like clapping bravo, because how it is going to look like on my face, we're going to find out. Good, guys, let's jump now into the second product and talk about this product, and it's this one. So guys, it is a KOSAS Revealer Super Creamy Brightening Concealer, and the site has chosen for me a shade that is number 2.5. This is how the product looks like. And if you would have a look at the packaging itself, it's written that it's concealer, it's skincare, it's both a medium coverage super creamy concealer, eye cream, and spot treatment in one that visibly brightens and helps reveal better skin. Made for sensitive skin, dermatology tested, clinically tested, hypoallergenic, non-comedogenic. It is incredible. So obviously the brand is claiming that this concealer is obviously infused with the skincare. So guys, right now you can see from the official website what kind of skin caring ingredients do we have. By all means, I am not any expert. I'm just the person that prepares for my episode, and I make a small research. So I explore the world of ingredients so that you know aware as well what kind of products with what kind of formulations you're putting and keeping on your skin. Good. So guys, incredible. Once again, incredible ingredients. We start with caprylic triglyceride, which is a wonderful emollient. Then we go glycerin. It's the same thing. Once again, galacto-arabinan, which is an ingredient that comes from the large trees. Incredible. Helianthus annus, sunflower seed cera wax, which is a wax that comes from the sunflowers. And then we have panthenol, sodium hyaluronate, palmitoid tripeptide, once again sodium hyaluronate connected with the peptides, incredible anti-aging ingredients, caffeine, a wonderful blood circulation boosting ingredients, reducing the puffiness and the dark circles, squalane, great skin caring ingredients. Then we have Dunadelia salina algae extract. Algae are absolutely wonderful and amazing to the skin. Super revitalizing, nourishing, soothing ingredients. Love that. Tocopherol, vitamin E, and antioxidant. Then we have again Arnica montana, arnica flower extract that is in the foundation and it is in the concealer as well. Wonderful, soothing, anti-inflammatory ingredient. Then we have Helianthus annus sunflower seed oil, wonderful occlusion, and it's just there's such incredible, so many wonderful ingredients. We have Rosmarinus officinalis, rosemary leaf oil. We have Funiculum vulgare, fennel fruit oil. And then we finish with glycine soja soybean oil. So guys, when it comes to this the ingredients list of the concealer, it is once again a very impressive, guys, a very impressive list. You have definitely wonderful and punchy protection in the form of the antioxidants. You have the wonderful moisturizing ingredients, and you have as well an anti-aging ingredients in the form of peptides connected with the hyaluronic acid. It is incredible. So when it comes to these ingredients, once again, no controversial ingredients, and these controversial ingredients are replaced with a pure skincare ingredients. I mean, you know, KOSAS was definitely my pickle, since a very long time, and now the time has arrived, and I am very excited to test it out and to see how it is going to look like on my mature skin. And then the third product that I would like to talk about, guys, would be the KOSAS Cloud Set Powder. And I don't know if you can see it, but mine is in the shade Airy. This is how the product looks like. I definitely wanted to try a full complexion. I definitely wanted to try a foundation connected with the concealer and connected with the powder, because I believe that these three products, they make a whole set. I definitely want to have that experience and test it for you guys to tell you the truth, how really they're going to look like on the mature skin. And these products, they're definitely a very famous products among the internet, and especially among the influencers from the United States of America. So I said, okay, I'm from Europe, I definitely wanted to test it out. Good, but let's keep it to the subject. This KOSAS product, as you can see, it definitely has some sort of a glitter. When you can see, not maybe glitter, but it's definitely a little bit sparkly when you can see it under light. If it's gonna be visible on my skin in the natural light, we will try to look at that as well. So guys, when it comes to the ingredients, this is something that absolutely amazed me as well. So the list, you can see it right now. And we start with mica and silica, which are the natural minerals. And as much as mica, it's okay, silica, guys, silica, it is a natural mineral that it is as well as an absorbent. So I'm a little bit scared, to be honest, because my skin doesn't like the silica. It basically sucks out the whole life of my face. So I'm a little bit we'll see. But then when it comes to the ingredients, we have Simonsia chinesis seed oil, which is a jojoba seed oil. Then we have glycerin. We have Bambusa arundacea stem powder, which is the bamboo stem extract. It's incredible. Then we have Passiflora eduli seed oil. Then we have Candelilla cera euphorbia Candelilla vax. Then we have the tocopherol, vitamin E, a punchy antioxidant. We have Peonia officinalis flower extract. Then we have Helianthus annus seed oil. Then we have Vitis vinifera seed extract, which basically we're talking about the powder. We're still talking a powder that is extremely infused with incredible skincare. And I'm like, how is that possible? In the powder? I mean, already Charlotte Tilbury with her airbrush flawless finish. Where is it? It's always here. That was already, and it is still one of the best kind of finishing powders filled with skincare that really works. But this goes much, much further, infusing their product with even more skincare ingredients that are going to be apparently. This is something that I just like my brain cannot process. Okay, skin caring moisturizing ingredients in a setting powder. My brain cannot process that, but I suppose I can talk about it for a very long time, and you know, I guess the most important thing would be just to test it out. So guys, yes, right now the whole theoretical part is done, and finally let's jump into the most fun part of the video, which is going to be the application of these incredible and exciting products from KOSAS. Alright guys, so here we are ready finally to apply the makeup from KOSAS, from the brand that truly claims that it has a perfect formula as when the skincare meets with the great coverage. So I can't wait to put this on my face. So the first product, what are we going to start with? It's going to be this one, the KOSAS Revealer Concealer, and it is a very famous in the internet, I must say. And what I like a lot actually is this one. There is a seal right over here in the packaging, which means that it's actually wonderful and great, because if you are going to be the first one who is going to unbox it. And guys, the concealer, this is how it looks like, and it is a beautiful glossy plastic bottle. So first what I am actually going to do, and this is the algorithm that shows the shade for me. This is how the dough looks like. I am going to make a swatch here on my hand, just like so. And I'm going to blend it. There is a cosmetic smell, nothing really anything like, you know, nothing really special. And this is how 2.5 looks like. As you can see, I believe that it is actually a very nice shade that melts with my skin. It does. If it would be lighter, it would have a brightening purposes, but like this one, it is just perfect in the shade of my skin. So what are we going to do is, like, on this eye, I am going to apply a lot, and on this side, I'm going to apply as if I would always apply any sort of a concealer. This side is going to be set, this side is not going to be set, and we're going to observe. By the way, I'm over 40 years old, my skin is normal to dry, and I prepped my skin with the products from Charlotte Tilbury, something that always works for me, which is the Charlotte Magic Cream for my face, and Charlotte's Magic Eye Rescue for the under eye area. This is how I always prep, because these creams, in my personal opinion, they keep moisture in my skin for the longest time possible during the day. And guys, this is how my skin looks like. This is how the skin looks like in the night. I had acids, so my skin is definitely new and fresh and ready for the application of the makeup. So I'm going to take this concealer, just like so, and I'm going to apply it like that. Awesome. And I am going to take a damp beauty blender and, you know, just start to applying it in my under eye area, and we'll see what is going to happen. Okay. Oh wow, okay, good. Nice. It melts with my skin like instantly. It gives me light to medium coverage, so I suppose since this is a test, I am not afraid to add a little bit more of that concealer. Although it already looks quite nice. It looks quite promising, honestly. This is really exciting, because if I will find a dupe for Yves Saint Laurent Touche Éclat hair cover, I'll be more than happy, you know. Another wonderful skin caring product that has a great coverage and is non-drying to my under eye area. This is my quest. This is something that I'm looking for in the coverage product. So I wonder if the KOSAS is going to give me that kind of if it's going to deliver the promises. We shall see, we shall find out. Good. I think it's blended, and I don't think more than that. I think it's fine. So allow me to approach, guys. This is the concealer, the KOSAS concealer. This is how it looks like. Yeah, I mean, looks very nice. It looks like second skin. There is a minimalistic kind of a creasing in here, but it's fine. It's fine. So what I am actually going to do as well in here, I am going to take a little bit of a powder, and I am not going to set with the KOSAS powder, but I'm going to set with the powder that probably everyone has, and it's the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Blurring Under Eye Powder. This is the most famous powder in the world when it comes to the setting properties. So what I am going to do, guys, wait a second. What I am going to do, guys, I am going to take this powder on a puff, just like so. Check once again if we have any creasing. Take the harder. Take the excess. And set. And from now on, we shall observe how this super moisturizing concealer is going to act in my under eye area for the whole day. But so far, so good, I guess. The first impression is definitely very positive. If you would compare the concealed side and not the concealed side, there's definitely a lot of improvement over here. So we shall see from now on. Now I'm going to take this concealer and apply it as I would always apply any concealer in my under eye area, which means I would put some right over here and put some right over here. And now I am going to take my finger, and with the temperature of my finger, this is how I would usually work with the formula. So I will start to blend and see what is going to happen. You know, I mean, the method of the application is different for everyone. You are you. You do however you want. If you like to apply with a sponge, that's fine. If you like to apply it with the brush, that's fine. It is my personal preference because I have lots of fine lines and wrinkles in my under eye. I do. I discovered that if I'm going to press the product with the temperature of my body to the skin, this is going to be it's going to have much better effect. But hey, I am blending and I can't blend. It took so right. Very weird. Can you see it? It blends very strange with my finger. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh wow. Ah. Okay. A big surprise, guys. I'm not even exaggerating, but like it kind of doesn't like my finger. My under eye area doesn't like my finger. Let's not go. I'm just gonna take the brush then and try to blend it with a brush. Maybe this is the way. But okay, a big surprise. I don't know. Maybe because of its unique kind of skincare formula, sometimes certain eye creams, they don't want to blend very well with like tapping. You have to kind of spread it with a tapping motion, doesn't want to spread. So this one didn't want to spread with my finger. It definitely blends better when I'm going to use a brush. Yeah, now it looks now there's an improvement. Oh my gosh. Very weird, very strange formula, something that I haven't seen before in the concealers, but hey, no big deals. It is done and it is blended. So allow me now to approach and show you from the close-up. This is the revealer concealer while it's set. Looks nice, looks very pretty. And then this is how it looks like when it's not set. And from now on, this is how are we actually going to continue with this test and observe how the concealer itself is going to look like during the whole day. Good. The second product that I would like to talk about would be the KOSAS Revealer Foundation, as I've said. And once again, this is incredible because there is a seal. I love that there is a seal. So you're going to be the first one who is going to get into this product. And then when you are going to unbox this product, this is how the foundation looks like. It is in a frosted bottle, and then there is the shade 140, light neutral, medium coverage, natural dreamy finish. I mean, woohoo! I had lots of different finishes, luminous matte or just matte or radiant finish, but the dreamy finish, I never had it. I guess KOSAS is going to be the first brand that is going to introduce me to its wonderful and unique dreamy finish. I'm ready. Okay, guys, and then when it comes to the comparison, this is a little bit of an inconsistency, I suppose, when the bottle from KOSAS foundation is frosted and this from the concealer is actually glossy. But hey, a detail. Good. I am going to shake now the foundation. I always like to shake the foundation before trying it out, and I am going to squeeze it here on the palette. One pump. It is rather on the lotiony, creamy side, and I like to spread the foundation. Oh wow, very weird. Okay, I don't know if you can see it. The formulation is weird. It's kind of thick like a cream, but it's not super smooth. Very, very strange formulation. And now what I am going to do, I'm going to take what is left on my finger and I am going to swatch this on my hand, and this is how it looks like. This is the concealer and this is the foundation, and right now we're going to keep it like that and we're going to see how it is going to act and react. Good. I'm going to take the sponge, a beauty blender, and I am going to soak the sponge with the foundation, and I will try to apply it to my skin right now. All right. What do I see? I see a very nice finish, a natural skin-like finish. Pretty. It reminds me a little bit of the makeup by Mario from the beginning. What I like about it, that it's definitely very, very skin-like. It gives you light to medium coverage from the sponge, because obviously the sponge has soaked up a lot of product. It doesn't have any smell, which is very good for the people that don't like the smell. And I think the scent in the foundation, and I think whatever I applied right now, this is more than enough. So allow me to approach. That was one pump, but I guess lots of product has soaked up into the sponge that you can see right now. But hey, this is the side that is covered. Very nice, very natural. I mean, so far so good, I suppose, right? And this is how my skin looks like that it's not covered. Cool. Should I add a little bit more? Maybe I'm gonna add just a little bit more. What was a little bit surprising, it's that formula. It's very weird, as if, I don't know, maybe I didn't shook it very well, as if all ingredients that are not okay within the bottle with themselves, you know. I'm going to add a little bit more. Okay, it is definitely buildable. I like the shade 140, although it could be just a little lighter. Just a teeny tiny bit lighter. There is no problem with this. It's still this is still a very nice shade. Maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, you know. Good. So now what I'm going to do, I am going to apply this foundation on the other side of my face, and I'm going to spread it once again. And I will try to applied it with a brush and see what will happen. Just like so, you know, a paddle brush. Because I'm very curious how it is going to apply with the brush. And yeah, I like it. Which means that if I'm applying it really very sparingly, as you can see, it melts with my skin, but it is a streak-free foundation, which is a good news. And if you want to apply it super lightly, I'm going to apply it evenly in just a second, but this is where I applied it a lot. This is where I applied it lightly. The skin tone is definitely very nice, not like neutralized. Discoloration is neutralized, and it really spreads really very nice with a brush. Good. I mean, this is exciting. So far, so good. I mean, I definitely had a lot of expectations when it comes to KOSAS, because here in Europe, we don't have many brands that are releasing products that are skincare based mixed with the coverage. So when I heard about the KOSAS long time ago, I was like, okay, I'm definitely very curious. I suppose the next brand that has a very similar claims would be the brand from Lady Gaga, right? With their foundation. And this is something that I'm planning to review as soon as it will be possible for me. But hey, guys, I mean, everything here is on point. And you see, that was one pump as well. I used the brush, and there is a lot of product that is left. So definitely sponge ate a lot of product, but it's fine. I mean, we're doing the test. I like pressing the product onto the skin, but I think this is more than enough. I don't want it to be looking super heavy and whatnot. This is that type of a coverage that I like and I enjoy. Good. So guys, what I am going to do now is I am going to finish this makeup, and by adding some color and some shade, but not really a lot. So the first thing what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the product from Makeup by Mario, which is their creamy bronzer, and I'm going to take just a little bit of that bronzer, and look at this. Add myself a little bit of the dimension and of the shade. So, because, you know, I don't want to layer too many products in here. I just want to bring some more life into my skin. And that bronzer from Makeup by Mario is just incredible, because it is super gentle and subtle and still gives me what I'm looking for, which is that kind of a makeup, no makeup vibe. And I love it. Good. As you can see, some kind of a shape has come to my face, something that I love. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the Pillow Talk Matte Beauty Blush from Charlotte Tilbury in the shade Peach Pop, and add a little bit of a color. I need to squeeze more. I haven't been using this for a while. So and I'm going to take the brush and I'm going to apply it. Oh, I squeezed a lot. No problem. We're going to work this out. First one. You can definitely tell that I haven't been using this product for a very long time. One is more than, I can see that is more than enough. Good. There is a lot of blush in this blush. I look a little bit silly. I don't, so I need to take the sponge and kind of, you know, calm down a little bit of this blush. Good. This is, yeah, this is nice. This is very good. So another product that I would like to talk about would be the KOSAS Cloud Set Powder. And this is their super famous setting powder that is infused with skincare. So I'm absolutely very, very intrigued about this. And this is another product that is sealed, which is absolutely amazing. I love that idea. So when you are going to actually unbox it right over here, this is how the powder looks like. The packaging is actually very nice, and the powder itself is pressed. So the finished touch, what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to take the fluffy brush and I'm going to apply the powder. Okay. Very interesting. I'm going to, as you can see, it flies a little bit, but it's okay. And I am going to press the powder and apply it on my skin and see what kind of result are we going to get. It definitely tones down the shine, but it gives me some smoothing, it gives me some blurring. And I think this is more than enough, guys. I don't really need a lot. I don't want to over dry my skin because this is a silica based powder. So I don't know if my skin is going to like it, if my skin is going to enjoy it. That's more than enough. So guys, allow me now to approach to show you how the makeup is looking from the close-up. The side, the second side. But hey, allow me now to do some finishing touches and I'll be back in just a second with the first check-in and the finished look. Hello gorgeous beautiful stars, Paris Star Channel here welcomes you during the first check-in. Before I am going to show you how this makeup looks like after application, let's go back quickly to the swatches and see what the swatches can tell us. So the first swatch, what I swatched was the concealer. And I'm going to use the concealer beside, see, and good, I got it. Where is my towel? Where's my towel? There it is. Good. As you can see, yeah, everything happens here live, you know. There's a there's a lot of things that is happening in front of the camera. Good. And now I have the foundation. Good. So guys, ta-da! This is the concealer. This is the concealer in the shade 2.N that has been applied long time ago, and this is the fresh one. So I suppose when it comes to the concealer, there is oxidation, of course, and the change of color is a personal, apparently, for everyone. But I could say that there isn't any kind of a process that happened here on my skin. While the foundation is a little bit of a surprise, because this is 140 that has been applied a while ago, and this is the fresh layer. So the fresh layer was light. And now it is slightly darker. So when it comes to the foundation, it's a little bit of a surprise because despite the fact that it was a super light shade, it's not really that light. Of course, it melts with my skin. It is a very perfect light neutral shade, but maybe not super light. The opinion is yours, you know, whatever you think. Now I can see that it tries to oxidize and becomes this kind of a shade. But for me, personally, the light, the 140 light neutral, it's not really light. I would like it to be slightly lighter. I wonder how it is going to look like on my skin. Speaking of which, guys, allow me now to approach and show you how this makeup looks like from the close-up. It looks pretty. The first impression, what I see, it is definitely pretty. It is very skin-like. The powder is very nice as well. Smoothing, and for now, it's like blurring. Everything is in the way that I absolutely like. So you can see it. Awesome. And then when it comes to the concealer, this is the side that has been powdered. And this is the side that hasn't been powdered. So there's definitely some radiance. As you can see, there's some creasing right over here, but this is the test. I'm not going to move it. I'm not going to pick up more of the formula. I'm just going to keep it like that. So guys, that would be all when it comes to this check-in. And right now, let's do the second check-in in the outside world and see how this makeup is going to present itself in the natural light. And then let's go back once again in here by the end of the day and do the third check-in, the most important, the longevity check-in, and let's see how this makeup performs and looks on my super mature skin. So yes guys, that would be all for now. Let's go and have a walk and see how the makeup from KOSAS looks in the natural light. But before we gonna do it, I would have almost forgot. We have another product, guys. We have another product, and it's this one. And it is called the KOSAS Wet Lip Plumping Gloss. This is how the product looks like, and mine is in the shade Jellyfish. I definitely like the products for my lips in the form of the glosses, in the form of the lip balms. So this is something that definitely tickled my pickle. And this is how the product looks like. It is supposed to be a wet lip oil. So it is quite cute actually. The packaging, it is really very nice. So let's open it. And this is a little doe foot, and let's apply it to my lips. Oh my gosh, very nice. Oh wow. Just a second. A very nice taste. Very nice taste, very sweet, vanilla type of a taste. Tastes like a cookie, and this is how it looks like. Okay, we're going to see how this lip oil is going to last on my lips, and for how much of a time, how long? I mean, how long? How much time? You get it. Okay, guys, good. Let's go outside and see how the makeup from KOSAS looks in the natural light. Hello gorgeous beautiful stars. Paris Star Channel here welcomes you with this check-in outside in the natural light. As you can see, the natural light is pretty light and natural. So allow me now to approach so that you can see it for yourself, how everything presents itself from the close-up, and I'm just like so just a reminder, this is what you're looking for, makeup from KOSAS brand when the skincare meets with coverage, and this is the result. And then when it comes to the concealer, this is the side that has been set, and this is the side that has not been set. So apart from the face, the concealer I'm not sure. I don't know what happened in my under eye area. I don't know if you can see it in the natural light, but the powder and the foundation, wow, so far so good, blurred and smooth as you can see, but the concealer I don't know. So yeah guys, I suppose that would be all when it comes to this check-in in the natural light in the close-up, as you can see. And I suppose all what is left is to do the longevity check-in and see and find out how this whole makeup is going to look like by the end of the day. Which means let's do it right now. Let's go back to the studio and let's meet by the end of the day and do the longevity check-in. Hello gorgeous beautiful stars. It's late. Paris Star Channel here welcomes you by the end of the day with this final check-in. And when I say that it's by the end of the day, I really mean it. Look, what's happening? There you go. It's after 11 in the middle of the night. So it is time to do this final check-in and talk about the products from KOSAS, from United States of America. So guys, let's talk about this right now. Before I'm going to talk about the details, allow me to approach so that you can see it for yourself and have your own judgment before I'm going to influence you with my influenza. So guys, there you have it. This is how the makeup looks like after a whole day of wear. This is how my face looks like. And then when it comes to the under eye area, this is how the powder under eye area looks like. There has been some tears, and you can definitely see some signs of the concealer disappearing because my tears made it go away. Such a way. And then this is the same thing in here. This has not been set, but you can definitely see some fading away zones in here around my eyes. So this is how the concealer looks like. Good guys, so allow me now to share with you with my opinion and my final thoughts. So first we are going to start, well, let's start with the oil. First we're going to start with the things that they're okay, they're correct. But there's nothing really there's nothing really mind-blowing about these products. So guys, there you have it. The first product that I would like to talk about would be the KOSAS lip oil. In my opinion, it is a very nice, correct lip oil, but from the lip oils, I expect more oiliness, to say, more kind of richness, more kind of this kind of like, this is exactly what I'm trying to say, the oiliness, the oil that just stays on my lips and like forms some sort of a nourishing coat and stays for a very long time. This lip oil I would rather compare rather more to the very rich lip gloss, because the longevity is it's gonna stay for a while, but at the same time it's going to disappear. My favorite lip oils that stays, and they're just so rich and very oily when it comes to lip oils, are the one from Dior. These ones are my favorite ones. So if you've been wondering how would I compare the lip oil from Dior with the lip gloss from KOSAS, in my opinion they're not the same. This one is correct, acts rather more like a lip gloss than like an oil. It's nice, but I wanted it to be more oily and more nourishing and more kind of like coat like a coat, and staying more on my lips. So when it comes to the lip oil from KOSAS, Paris Star Channel gives a green light. It is a correct lip oil. Good. Right now, let's go to the second product that I would like to talk about, and it is the super famous, everywhere you could hear about this, the KOSAS Revealer Concealer. So guys, my opinion is not the same as the people that are raving about this concealer. I don't know what is happening. Is it because of the concealer or is it because of me? I cannot say for sure, but when I put this concealer, and this is not the first time when I used it, I have some reaction. My eyes start to water, and then the concealer just vanishes. And you can actually see the proof that I'm not lying to you, especially in here. In this side of my eye, there has been lots of tears that make the concealer go away, and especially in here, my tears made the concealer go away. So what I would like to say about this concealer, the ingredients list is absolutely amazing, but is it comparable with Touche Eclat High Cover from Yves Saint Laurent? It isn't. This is still a perfection, and this is what I was actually having my expectations. I was expecting that such kind of a rich skin-caring ingredients concealer is going to replace my perfection from Yves Saint Laurent, and it didn't happen. The moisture is kind of I was expecting more. I was expecting more of the moisture. My expectations were pretty high, and basically when it comes to this concealer, my expectation has not been met. Once again, something happens after applying when I'm just having lots of tears. I don't know if it's because of the concealer or is it because of me. It just happens. And then when I'm having those tears, the concealer basically disappears while melting with my tears. So if I would like to summarize the KOSAS revealer, are you called revealer? Yes. If I would like to, it's like if I would like to summarize the KOSAS revealer concealer, I would say that it is a correct concealer, and that's it. So I was actually wondering what kind of light am I gonna give it. Am I going to give it a green light on the orange light? And because of the super rich and very good ingredients list and just a correct performance, Paris Star Channel is giving an orange light to the KOSAS Revealer Concealer because I don't think I am going to come back to this concealer. This concealer didn't work out for me the way I want concealers to work. Their performance is okay, is correct, but I want some more. So once again, this is how the concealer performs after a whole day. It is a correct performance, but for my personal taste, I need more. Good. Now let's go to another product, which is the KOSAS Revealer Foundation. And guys, oh my gosh, like, I am not even kidding. What is happening with my face? My face is beautiful. I mean, I am beautiful, I know that, but this is a truly beautifying, skin enhancing foundation for sure, but there are definitely certain things that needs to be said and mentioned. This is important. In my opinion, in this foundation, less is more. I had a chance to test it, and on some days when I tested it, and I put especially, in those days when I didn't knew the product, I put it a lot. It looked strange. It looked plasticky, glowy, like Barbie doll skin plasticky. I don't know if you know what I'm trying to say. It looked as if I would put some kind of a super rich face cream that kind of stays on your face with pigment, and I didn't like that effect. The pigmentation was definitely there. It was medium coverage right away, but then the effect that gives on the skin wasn't really very natural. It was kind of plasticky, kind of Barbie skin, that type of a foundation. So in my opinion, from my experience, when it comes to this foundation, less is more. Great ingredients list, by the way, skin caring, and when it comes to dryness, guys, this is incredible. Look, my skin is not dry after a whole day of wear. I mean, of course, my skin is a little bit tired, but the fine lines, what fine lines. So this is amazing. Once again, less is more, and this foundation performs really very well. One thing that the camera is not able to pick up is the oxidation. When I look at my here in the mirror, I can see that it has oxidized one shade. So in here in the lights, it might look good because the studio lights are always very flattering. But when I look myself here in the mirror, I can see that it is not the same shade anymore, and it has oxidized one shade further. Which means that I have 140 light neutral, and I would have to go lighter. I had an impression that this whole foundation personally on my skin has oxidized during the whole course of time. It wasn't like it just happened after the application. I had the impression that it was happening during the whole day. And now when I look at myself, by the end of the day, I see like this is not my shade anymore. So I guess this is the only minus of the foundation, which for me personally, it is the process of the oxidation. The other things, how it looks on my skin, how it performs on my skin, how my skin loves it, and how the makeup looks like itself, it is absolutely amazing. So obviously, Paris Star Channel gives a green light to the KOSAS Revealer Foundation. I think it's a great product. Less is more in that type of a foundation, and I need to find maybe a better shade, because this shade has definitely oxidized during the whole day on my skin. And then the last product that I would like to talk about would be this one, guys. KOSAS. KOSAS Cloud Set powder in the shade Airy. And guys, I'll be totally honest with you. When it comes to the setting powder of this powder, I deeply believe that the setting powder is minimalistic, if any. So if you are having mixed oily skin, I do not think that this is that type of a powder for you, because I don't think there is any kind of a setting power in that powder. This powder reminds me very well of two powders. One of them is Airbrush Flawless Finish from Charlotte Tilbury, that is as well filled with beautiful, lovely skincare. It is a smoothing, blurring, non-drying finishing powder that is perfect for the mature skin. And the second one would be from Ambient, which is this one, the Hourglass Ambient Finishing Powder, that gives you that kind of a beautiful, smooth, light reflecting effect. It smooths, it blurs, it gives you light. This powder is that type of a powder, but when it comes to the ingredients list, it is much superior from the other two, which is the Hourglass and the Charlotte Tilbury, because this one is definitely richer when it comes to the skincare ingredients. So guys, when it comes to KOSAS Cloud Set, Paris Star Channel gives a green light to this powder. I deeply believe that when it comes to the setting properties, it is not very powerful, but when it comes to the finishing touches, it is absolutely amazing. It smooths, it blurs, and my skin loves it. And on top of that, it is non-drying. And one more thing, one last thing, I deeply believe that these products combined together, it's a perfect marriage of these products. I deeply believe that this product has been designed to work together, because the foundation itself, it is nice, but it looks definitely better with the powder, and vice versa. This powder connected with this foundation, it looks amazing. So for me, this is definitely a very perfect combo. And if I would like to recommend or say something, I deeply believe that it's the best to have both of them and use it as both on your face to have maximum the best effect, so that you can see it right here after a whole day of wear. And that's it, guys. That's it. This episode has come to an end, and this is all what I had to say about the KOSAS brand. What a wonderful and exciting test. So yes, guys, this episode has come to an end. Thank you so very much for watching. Thank you so very much for tuning into my channel when we celebrate diversity, because diversity makes us all different, gorgeous, and beautiful. So guys, it's time to say goodbye, kisses and cuddles. But as for now, guys, bye bye now.